Hello, adventurer. It's good to see you. You have made it to the morning grind.
Welcome, welcome.
It's the live stream at the beginning of the Geekverse, where we talk about all types of topics in geekdom, gaming, and fantasy, with an emphasis on being constructive and creating the things that we want to exist in the world.
It's all on the grind, Sizemore. Can't be too fine, can't be too coarse.
That's exactly right. There are a lot of adventures to be had today. Dungeons to explore and monsters to slay, and who knows what a random encounter might send our way. That's why we have to prepare, so settle in now for the morning grind with your favorite beverage in hand.
Tea? Or maybe something a little stronger. I've got a few bottles of the old Wynyard left.
Whatever you want. Pull up a chair.
Dude.
If you're feeling fancy, how about a cappuccino? Or a frappuccino? Or how about an espresso?
Just tea, thank you.
Sounds good to me, Gandalf. Whatever you want. I'm just glad you're here.
Everyone is welcome. You can just watch if you want. You don't have to worship anything you don't want to worship.
Thank you, Mike. But be forewarned.
Sometimes we get really strange characters around here.
Wait, what's that you say? Why can't you come and be a part of the stream?
My wife would disown me.
Oh no, I bet she'll be fine with it. Come on in.
Am I scared for my safety? No.
What are we supposed to do?
Everybody do the secret handshake.
Secret cultist handshake.
Oh, now do wizards who love each other.
This, my friend, is a science.
I still don't have gifts, but it's fine.
It's all on the grind, son. Can't be too fine, can't be too coarse.
Dude, this would be a sick place to bring the band.
Indeed it would be, Dave. It really would. I'm seeing more people coming in. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Oh, look, here's someone new.
Is this the cultist meetup?
Yes it is.
Come to hang out? Please accept me. I have nothing else.
Okay, we accept you. Everyone's welcome here.
Brought some snacks.
Well, that makes things even better.
You want some coffee? I don't drink coffee. You sure?
It's cultist coffee.
What makes it cultist coffee?
I'm a cultist and I'm drinking it.
Oh. Then I'll have some.
What exactly is going on here?
I'm seeing more people coming in. Welcome. It's so great to have you. Oh, and look, here comes another stranger.
Can we help you?
Yes, fellow cultists.
Oh yeah? Welcome. We have donuts.
Oh, it's me. I'm glad I'm here. I'm sure you have a few questions for me, though.
What's your name? Who do you work for? What god do you worship?
Great questions, Rob.
I'm Steve King, and I worship Nyarlathotep.
No, not really. I'm just Heath, and I won't be worshiping anything this morning. But I will be your host. Welcome to the office. We're going to have a great time. I've got my coffee ready, because now it's time for the morning grind.
If you could become a fish, that would be amazing. Then I could command you with my mental fish powers.
Actually, I have myself up. I'm here now. I was just saying, welcome everyone. Welcome to the morning grind. Welcome to the office. It is great to have everybody with me this morning. I hope you have had a good morning. I was out late last night, uncharacteristically. I decided to, since I've really not been able to leave the house very much at all because I didn't have a car for about a month. I decided that, first of all, I need to get a haircut. So I went out and got this. So one of the first things I did was get a hamburger a few days ago. Then I went out and got a hamburger. Then I decided I need to go out and get a haircut. So I did that yesterday and decided to go a bit further afield than I normally do. And then I decided, you know what? After I get the haircut, I was going to sit at Buffalo Wild Wings. I hadn't watched football at all this year. I've been a bad football fan. College football, haven't seen any of it. Ordinarily, casually watch a few games. So decided to sit there at the bar, was just chatting with people, having a good time, watching a little bit of football, enjoying a beer. Then this girl came and she came in, sat down at the bar, a couple of seats down. We ended up chatting. She wanted to talk about Star Wars and the Lord of the Rings, and she was wondering if I liked Star Wars and the Lord of the Rings, and so I was like, well, yes, that's something that I can definitely have a conversation about. I don't really think she believed me that I was into Star Wars at first. Maybe she thought that it was something like or Lord of the Rings at first. Maybe it was something that I was just pretending to like in order to have a conversation with her or something. But I think I convinced her when she was like, now, which one of the Lord of the Rings movies is your favorite? And I was like, well, it's the Fellowship of the Ring. But my favorite chapter in the Lord of the Rings is from the Two Towers when Merry and Pippin got captured by the Uruk-hai. And so at that point, her eyes kind of picked up, and I was like, oh, so right. So she's like, oh, okay. So this guy isn't just putting on a show. This guy actually knows Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. So, so that was fun. So good morning, James. Good morning. Good morning, Stray. Good morning. Great to see you. We've got Lynn here. Yes. So Sable Phoenix is here. Good morning, Sable Phoenix. Oh, a solo VTT. This should be interesting. Yes. So I was looking down. I couldn't remember who recommended this to me, but I see down further in the comments that it was Interlite. I was like, this is on the list here, and I'm not sure. I wasn't sure where it came from, so now we know. I thought it must have been something recommended here in the comments from the community. Hey, Phaser Wrist. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, did we go through the time change? That would probably help me out, being out. Good morning. Good morning. Zero the Blade here. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, please do like the stream so this can get pushed out to more people who are subscribed and might be on YouTube this morning, but YouTube might not be showing them the stream for some reason. So if you hit the like, that actually pushes it out to more people who might want to be here and are not. Please do check out the Ravenkeep Discord server. I was working on that yesterday before I went out to go get a haircut and then didn't come back until late. I've been deprecating some of the I'm going to put the onboarding in. I was looking up the onboarding yesterday and how to do onboarding because, I've been trying to figure out what's best as far as branding goes. And I've been trying to work a lot on branding over the past, 2 months and 2.5 months now. It seems like it's going on as far as like moving all of my YouTube material to separate channels so people can find what they're interested in more easily. And I was like, I really don't have to run separate Discord servers, but onboarding is going to help us. So I know a lot of you are already on the Discord server anyway, but I want to invite some more people to the Discord server beyond just the ones that are invited here on the stream who are live. And then also anybody who's watching on replay is also welcome, of course. But I think they have an onboarding screen where like you can say, are you interested in Table Talk or the Cultists or something like that? Because we still have a fair number of channels. But if you're asked some questions when you're onboarded about which channels you might like the most, what you're interested in, that's gonna be best. So I was clearing out some things on the Discord server, and then I was reading how to set up that onboarding. I need to do that. I've got something else I've got to do today. This afternoon, I'm going to go play board games with my brother and his children, my nephews, and have dinner with them. And I might just stay over at their house tonight. He invited me to just go ahead and stay over at the house tonight. So I might do that. And then if I do that, I'm not sure if I'll be here tomorrow morning or not. I probably will not be. But anyway, so that's all going on. Sable Phoenix says, the upcoming Table Talk about Arcane has me obsessed with this show. It's like a drug, which means I've got to also do more Arcane watching. I've got to get, I got to clean this house. I've got to watch Arcane, and I got to get the Trial of St. Gabriel advertising going. So that's a lot. And I'm going to go hang out with my brother tonight. Maybe I shouldn't have gone out last night and just been hanging out. Let's see. They're the two things that Riot is known for. One's the best music and having the best writers they can get. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning. Good morning. Sable Phoenix says, apropos of nothing, before my alarm rang an hour earlier than it should have to get me out of bed, I was dreaming about holding up with a group in the Hoover Dam preparing to fight off a zombie horde. Okay, yes. Let me I'm about to bring up the we're going to look at that next week. We got cards to look at next week for Hero Quest. We've got the 10-day novel or writing method to look at. And then we also have the Game Master. Do you want to be a Game Master by Justin Alexander? Those 3 things are on the docket for next week. And if I'm not here tomorrow, that would be Monday. Then it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Thursday will be Justin Alexander. Let's see. All right, I've got it. Let's see. So good morning, Interlite. So yes, this is the VTT you found. So excellent. Thank you so much for sending it to us. We'll see what we think here. Excellent. All right. So let's see here. So yes, talking about Arcane. Everybody seems to love this one. We've got look, my video about Lou writing for Star Wars. Lou actually got a contract to write a Star Wars novel. So if you're kind of interested in what it's like to write a Star Wars novel, that is over here on the Table Talk channel. We've been sending out clips and things like that, and it's over here on Table Talk, where our discussion of Arcane will be Tuesday at 7:00 p.m. So please do come over to the Table Talk channel. And also, I have been very pleased to see how much traction the Cultists is already getting over here. There's still, I put out the trailer yesterday. I need to hook this up so it goes out to the Discord as well. But put out the trailer, the Join Our Cult. 903 people have already watched, or this the Mom's Concern, the very first episode here, over here. And we got 921 people who are subscribed over to the Cultist YouTube channel. And I've really been impressed and very happy with people who have been putting comments in, especially episode 1, saying how much they really enjoyed the show, which is great. I need to be able to contact people, how much they really enjoyed the show and are glad that it's coming back on its own channel and everything will be out. And so that's great. So please do Lovecraft. If you like Lovecraft and you like comedy mockumentaries, well, modern day Lovecraftian cultists, come over here and check out the Cultist channel. And then also what I've got to do is work on the Trial of St. Gabriel. This is my story, the dark story of the Christmas Massacre. That's coming to Kickstarter very soon. Can we at least get 10 people who would like to click the notify me on launch button? Because it says I'm logged in. So it says your follower count will appear publicly when at least 10 people sign up. So it would be nice if we had at least 10 people signed up on the notify me on launch page. That would be great. Hey, let's go over here. So this is free right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with NaNoWriMo. Now I'm behind. I didn't do NaNoWriMo. Well, I did a little bit of NaNoWriMo yesterday. I didn't get to it this morning. But right here. So the 10-day writing. And so this is free right now. 10-day novel of writing. Right here. For Plotters and Pantsers. So this is by Adrian. Thank you very much for making this free. So check this out, especially if you need help here on NaNoWriMo. And then we're going to be looking at the Augur today, this solo RPG virtual table talk. So tabletop. All right, let me take that down and let's go over here. Thank you, Sable. Well, first of all, Sable says, oh my gosh, marry her now. Oh, Lynn says haircuts are overrated. My last haircut was Leap Day 2020, just before the world shut down. Well, that's but yeah, that's funny. Thank you, Stray. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's $5 from Stray. Says recharging is good for you, my dude. Yes, it is. So I've needed that. So going out yesterday a little bit, and then go and hang out and play board games tonight. I wonder if she likes board games. We didn't talk about board games. Interlite says you should have greeted her in Elven. Yeah, that would have been the thing to do. Megovanen. Yes. Good morning, 7x7. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we can talk about that. Maybe so. Maybe that would be a good thing to do. I'll message you. I've got to go back through all the messages. I'm not going through all the messages. I'll message you about it too, Stray. So Megovanen is Sindarian. Let's see. Interlight says Arcane is cool, but kissing and intimate scenes are weird in that style of animation. Thank you, James. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get underway here with our reading this morning. Whoop, not that one. So this is The War of Art. This is our brief reading this morning, The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, Invoking the Muse, Part 3. Artists have invoked the Muse since time immemorial. There is great wisdom to this. There is magic to effacing our human arrogance and humbly entreating help from a source we cannot hear, touch, see, or smell. Here's the start of Homer's Odyssey, the T.E. Lawrence translation. So I believe this is the invocation. O divine Posy, goddess, daughter of Zeus, sustain me for this song of the various minded man, after he had plundered the innermost citadel of harrowed Troy, was made to stray grievously about the coasts of men, the sports of their customs, good and bad, while his heart, though all the seafaring, ached with agony to redeem himself and bring his company safe home. Vain hope for them, the fools. Their own witlessness cast them aside, to destroy from meat the oxen of the most exalted sun. Wherefore the God-Son blotted out the day of their return. Make this tale live for us in all its many bearings, O Muse. This passage will reward closer study. First, divine Posy. When we invoke the Muse, we are calling on a force not just from a different plane of reality, but from a holier place. Goddess, daughter of Zeus. Not only are we invoking divine intercession, but intercession on the highest level, just one remove from the top. Sustain me. Homer doesn't ask for brilliance or success. He just wants to keep this thing going. This song, that about covers it. From the brothers Karamazov to your new venture in plumbing supply business. I love the summation of Odyssey's trials that comprise the body of the invocation. It's Joseph Campbell's hero's journey in a nutshell, a concise synopsis of the story of every man as it gets. There's the initial crime, which we all inevitably commit, which ejects the hero from his homebound complacency and propels him upon his wanderings. The yearning for redemption, the untiring the campaign to get home, meaning back to God's grace, back to himself. I admire particularly the warning against the second crime, to destroy from meat the oxen of the most exalted sun. That's a felony that calls down soul destruction, the employment of the sacred for profane means, prostitution, selling out. Lastly, the artist's wish for his work, make this tale live for us in all its many bearings, O Muse. That's what we want, isn't it? More than to make it great, make it live. And not just from one angle only, but in all its many bearings. Okay, we've said our prayer. We're ready to work. Now what? Let's see. And then I'm just saying that the Center for American Security is telling me that if we're comparing the different weights of infantry battle kits, British fighting in the American Revolutionary War carried 80 pounds. At the Battle of Waterloo, the British carried 60 to 70 pounds. The French carried 55 pounds. But Roman legionnaires carried almost 60 pounds worth of gear with them when on campaign. So 60 pounds of gear for Roman legionnaires. That's just a fact about the Roman Empire for you to enjoy this morning. All right, let's bring up this Augur VTT. Did I say time immoral, or did I say time immoral? Okay, let's bring up the Augur. So you're using this Interlite. One of my supervisors' work is named Urania, so I don't have to invoke him used too often since I have one at work. That's cool. Let's see. All right. So what is going on here? Let's take a look at the initial the page here. So we've got the Augur. Sci-fi, fantasy, how-to, pricing, and credits. So it says you're seeing the sci-fi content showcase, and we can switch over to fantasy. So we'll do that later too. And there is a YouTube video embed here too. It says procedural NPC and location generation. Generate characters, planets, settlements, spaceships, and dungeons. Excuse me. Create NPCs with avatars, personality traits, backstories, and ambitions. Locations with maps, inhabitants, and quest hooks. Customize every result and add your own maps. Generate detailed descriptions with integrated AI. Character customization. I briefly looked at the Discord server, and it looked like there was a place for people who are doing character customization and images, like AI generations of different characters and things like that. So this seems like this is a big part of this. Character customization. An avatar system that lets you fully customize your character's appearance and equipment. Integrated rule set and character sheets for smooth role-playing. Bestiary, dice roller, and journal. A bestiary filled with monsters ready to drop into your adventures. An integrated dice roller with all the dice you'll ever need. A powerful journaling system to record your adventures with full chat GPT integration. Oh, interesting. So they are integrating... it may have diffusion models for all of this. I don't know. But also chat GPT. So Hex Map Generation. Generate an infinite variety of hex maps. Select their biome, water level, mountains, and vegetation. Procedurally populate hex maps with cities, settlements, dungeons, and characters. Edit everything down to each individual hex. Play everywhere. Go to the Augur app, the Augur.app on any device to launch the Augur, and you can play in the browser and from there install it as an app on your computer, phone, and tablet. Compatible with Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, and iOS. Everything is kept in sync across your devices. You can mix sci-fi and fantasy content as you wish. You can start playing free right now. It says system agnostic rule set integration. Supports Starforged and Ironsworn. It also comes with a system agnostic mode that lets you use character customization, procedural content generation, journaling, bestiary, and mapping tools with any RPG rule set. You can also easily add custom attributes, skills, and tracks to any character with rollover or roll under resolution systems. We'll see how easy that is. We'll see how easy that is, because we were talking about with different VTT systems. Often there is an interest in saying, well, hey, we need to code everything. Why can't the computer take care of all these calculations for us? And of course, it could. And so that's one direction that some of these VTTs have gone. Of course, that means that there's a learning curve often to be able to, what button to press, what menu to bring up, and so forth and so on, in order to actually use all of the calculations and everything that it's able to do for you. But it also makes it less flexible in that if you go, hard into coding absolutely everything about Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, then you may have a hard time playing something else. Like, is it possible to hard code at that level all the different systems? Probably not very practical. So we will see. System agnostic. How easy is that to get running with any type of system you want? I mean, it does look cool. This looks cool. Got like the interior, got the character, got the battle map, I guess, right here. Could be a hexcrawling size right there, and then some an image of what something looks like. Let's go and see what's going on with fantasy as well. So fantasy over here. Let's see. Procedural NPC and location generation. It might be say the same kinds of things. So the generation here we're looking at it in the fantasy side of things. Oh, not using it. Just found it the other day. Was looking at the creators' videos. That sounds like something somebody would know here. Interlite's asking, since we're talking about the Roman legionnaires briefly, can anyone confirm for me the word mile comes from 1,000, meaning 1,000 paces? I don't know. Oh, no. Sable Phoenix says, it's true. The reason the mile is such a weird measurement, 5,280 feet, is because it was 1,000 Roman paces, which were 5 human feet placed heel to toe. Now we know. Or we also have 5e integrated here. That's a good fact to know. I can't believe I didn't know that before. Character customization, we have this in fantasy as well. So we got guys wearing armor over here. Dice roller and journal, but this time we're going into a dungeon of some kind. We got fantasy, Hex Map Generation, the app, integration. So here's what it looks like. Well, it looks like the derelict ruins over here, and our map going into a dungeon. Well, this looks cool. This looks cool. Hello, garden. See, this looks like the kind of stuff that you can do if you're embracing the tech, because, like, let's say these images up here are AI generated. Like, if you want to have images of all these different places, and I did post about how we can get consistent style in Midjourney right now in the on the Discord server in the AI for games. Brian and I were talking about how important a consistent style is. So, but you can do that now in Midjourney. But if you were to, just because I suppose some of these things could be, depending on how API integration goes, I don't know, could be generated on the fly. But if you need these, you could certainly generate them beforehand for some kind of world that you're prepping out for other people to play in. All right, let's see what I went start playing. So, well, let's go how to, because I really don't understand. We do have the Augur adding new assets. Learn how to add custom assets to the Augur and expand your game. The Augur lines, passages, and routes. Draw lines in the Augur and use them as passages, routes, and more. The Augur add your tables. Add tables to the Augur and use them in your adventures. Adding your maps. Add your maps to the Augur and use them as locations while you play. Good morning, PH. Good morning. Oh. 5 foot space comes from A&D. That's interesting. I don't know. If it's not, it should be. If it's not, it should be. And that way everyone can always, that way you can think about the Roman Empire always when playing D&D. When you have a 5 foot space, somebody can always bring up the fact that, well, this is 1 Roman pace. Should be. Using the Hex Mapper tool. The Hex Mapper tool, use the Hex Mapper tool to create hex maps from scratch or refine existing ones. Procedural Hex Map Generation, how to procedurally generate hex maps with settlements and dungeons to explore. And then customize NPCs, how to customize existing NPCs in your game. You can change every detail about every single character in your game world. Okay, we got a YouTube video here. Let's just see if we can figure it out. Let's see if we can figure it out. So I did click over here. What is this? Like start playing. Oh, we've got a Patreon. Linking your Patreon account. So I was just on the free one. So I just said click playing. So this is the free. This is what you get when you log into the free side of things. Quick start. Patreon subscribers or itch.io owner press here first. Okay. Welcome to the Augur, it says. Since you just started a new game, let's guide you through the creation process. Okay, well, that's good because I need some help here. Select a rule set. It says select UI theme, select modules, create character, pick truths, create main map, and start playing. And then down here, we've got new vehicle property, character list, map settings, game settings, game browser. That might be add character or something. It doesn't have a tooltip. So it does say that I'm playing the free version. Down here, up. Rename content. Oh, I want to get back. Okay, so here I am back. We got oracles and moves, dice roller, drawing toolbar, codex, chat GPT, and assets library. Okay, so let's just go through its quick start and see what we can do here. So Interlite says, I was watching a video where he was highlighting the procedural hex generation. And it was very cool because it was super fast and he put like 3 settlements in a dungeon on the map. I'm still looking for the perfect thing because I would like to be able to bring out digital assets, VTT assets for like Rabavania the first quarter of next year when that's released. I'd like for there to be digital virtual tabletop assets and people to actually be able to play and interact. I'm looking for the perfect VTT for this. Interlite says, and when he selected the locations, the little sidebar showed a lot of details about people and ways the locations were interesting. I'm assuming procedurally generated. Sable Phoenix says, so this is basically only for Ironsworn and its spinoffs? I don't think so. It said that it was rules agnostic. It said that it had Ironsworn and what was that, Space Sworn or and Interlite says 5e. Let's just see what it says. So select a rule set. Let's do this right here. Well, I don't have a 5e option. I've got system agnostic, Ironsworn, and Starforged. I'm going to go system agnostic. Okay, hint. Oh, it says hint. You can change the rule set at any time. Oh, that's nice. Whoa, that's nice. So if there were other ones that were built in, it does say that you can change the rule set at any time. I have to say, if that works well, that would be a big plus because that way you're not locked in to whatever it is if you spend a lot of time building this stuff out. Hey, you might want to swap game systems. And it sure would be nice to be able to do that without having to completely rebuild out a world or something. All right, so we're going system agnostic here. Select a UI theme of fantasy or sci-fi. All right, let's go fantasy here. Select modules. It says user library here. Active modules, Augur sci-fi. That has a crown by it. This is checked. Official module, Augur Starforged. That's an official module. It says core official module, Augur Ironsworn official module. It says a recommended list of modules was activated based on your rule set choice. You can customize your game by acting or deactivating the modules. Create character. Okay, so we've got, can we see this? Okay, there we go. I can bring this in. So this is our character. Well, that's probably a bit too close. So we see here is our character generator. Can you see that a little bit better now? All right, new character. Okay, I can toggle portrait. Down here, we got appearance, body, torso, bottom, weapon, background. We got a landscape chooser, custom avatar, add custom avatar. So men, women. Click here to choose a body. Click here to minimize preview avatar. So it looks like some of these are locked. I got a bunch of locks here. I guess this is because I'm on the free version. But you can see I got a whole bunch of stuff I can scroll through here. Do you have to know how to play before you start? I mean, Ironsworn is a free RPG, so I have it naturally. I just haven't read it yet. We have not gone through that one yet. Have people? I think that's come up, though, on the morning grind. Interlite says in the videos he's mainly playing Ironsworn. Mythic is system agnostic. I wonder if this is influenced by Mythic. I don't know. It seems like 5e would eventually come. Hey, Frederick. Frederick says this is very well done. It's seeming so at the moment. It does seem pretty high quality so far. All right, let's. So I got lots of locked bodies right here. I know, lots of people in here again. Maybe we need to have a time change every weekend. Please do. Yes, we do have a lot of people in here. So please do like the stream. Please like the stream. That helps push it out to people who are subscribed to the channel and might be on YouTube this morning and love to learn about this. But YouTube just isn't showing them. Ironsworn is all right. I've had a good time with it, Stray says. PH says, I wonder if in a year or so, VTTs will have all-in one AI integration. You won't need assets anymore. You'll just need to prompt, give me an orc cave with a structured group of approximately 30 orcs. That would be great if the game master were prompting stuff like that. Hit the button, and then you just get it. And you don't have to do a whole lot of prep either. Okay, okay, fine. Let's go with this guy. So there's our guy. Equipment. So this is equipment. Customization. Now here's now see, could I do rabbits? Now here's the thing: could I do rabbits? Could I do rabbits and angels with the kind of armor and gear for the different worlds? That would be important. Like that's that was locked. Okay, I got. I can give him. Okay, let's give him some pants here. All right, commoner pants slot for. Oh, I got lots of. Oh man, I got lots of options here for commoner pants. Okay, we'll just put him in this right here. Right click or double tap on an equipment piece to equip new character. Current equipment in that slot will be deleted. Okay, so there we go. We got some pants on now. Let's give him the Goliath armor. Why not? Add theme filters using the plus button. Oh, so I could, so if I want to just look at fantasy, I could. Well, the Warden Cuirass. Oh, no, that's locked. Let's see. All right, back. So now this is what I'm looking like. Weapon. Let's give him a weapon. So I got lots of options here. Spear. Lots of options for spear as well. He's a commoner. He's wearing the commoner pants, although he is wearing some. So that spear looks pretty. I actually really like the look of that spear. Now let's give him a background. Oh, they might all be locked. But I could give the character a background here. Is there not one that's free? Maybe that's part of it. Okay. A benefit of subscribing. Custom avatar. So what does this mean? Assets user library. That's what I always want to know. That's what I always want to know. Lynn says, I've come to the conclusion that collecting RPG rule sets and playing RPGs are two related but separate hobbies. Same way with board games. Avatars. I'm not sure. What is this part here? Assets. This says user storage 0, bytes of 15 megabytes here. Is this stuff I'm supposed to add in? I want to hear bodies. I guess this is just configure avatar, custom avatar token. Wait, so how did I get here? That's another new character. Whoop. Okay. Quick menu. This is I don't know where I was anymore. So, okay, this is new character over here. I'm just kind of learning as I go here. So new character over here. So that is what this is right here. There was no tooltip, but this brings up that character creator right here. Okay, see, configure custom avatars token. Okay, so this is what I was speaking. Drag and zoom the custom avatar. Press done to close. So yeah, I thought that if I wanted, well, let's focus on her face. Okay. So if I wanted a token here of her, done. Now, where does that put it? Let's just say redhead. Oh, now I've got, so now she's down here. Can I put her on the map? Enlarge panel. Now you can see that better now. We got bonds. Add bonds by dropping characters and locations here. Extended description. Overview. Oh, I could generate an expanded description with ChatGPT. Waiting for ChatGPT. All right, let's see. Redhead is a mysterious and enigmatic individual known for their elusive nature and inscrutable personality. They have a quiet and reserved demeanor, often keeping their thoughts and emotions hidden behind a veil of secrecy. Redhead possesses an uncanny ability to adapt to any situation, showing remarkable agility and versatility in both their actions and choices. They are a master observer, meticulously studying their surroundings and those they interact with before making calculated moves. Oh, there's a lot here. Okay. So ChatGPT will generate some character stuff for you. I need to figure out how to put a map out and then like put her out on the map. And I wonder what happened to my guy. Oh, bonds is an Ironsworn thing. Okay. I like quick character creation. Yeah, my eyes are up here. Right? Interlite says so you can upload your own assets. Avatar token is probably a 2D version that can go on a round token. Okay, yes. So we can somehow get our own assets in here as well. Well, I don't think I have the map. I must not like have the map activated. We can just map settings over here. Let's go over here to map settings. Well, I'll just go across the bottom. Phaser Wrist says, LOL, I'm a redhead. Let's see. New vehicle or property. Hint, type the plus button to create a new vehicle. The Augur. The dedicated spaceship vehicle panel requires a Patreon subscription or a one-time purchase of the Augur science fiction. Get it at itch.io. Oops, okay, we're not going to be making a vehicle here. Character list. Hint, tap on a character to make it active. Drag avatar to place it on the map. Double tap to show character sheet. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so I was trying to drag this. So we got a character panel here. Game tips. You placed your first object on the map. Press and hold it to grab. Then you can move it around and release it to place it somewhere else. Select objects by double tapping or by right-clicking. While an object is selected, you can drag it, change its size, orientation, and rotation. On computers, move selected objects by right-clicking on the map. Right-click or tap anywhere on the map to clear selection. Okay, so now I've got redhead. Wait. Oh, I can flip her around. Wait, I'm moving the map. I want to move her. There we go. Show grid, yes. Snap to grid, yes. Clear selection. Wait, when I double click, she changes around. How did I move her a moment ago? Oh, okay. I right click on her, and that brings up this panel down here. And then once she's right-clicked on, I can left-click her and drag her around. And then when she turns blue, well, no, that's not true. Maybe I just wasn't clicking the right thing. Because now I just hold and click on her and drag like you were thinking, like you're expecting that you should. Okay. I would guess I'd be able to zoom out of this map too somehow. So that's how we add characters to the game. Generate a map. That was the fun part. Okay. Achievement unlocked. You have placed your first object. That's exactly what we've got here. All right. Let's see. Okay. So map settings. Let's go over here to map then. Just going across the bottom here. Map settings. Canvas, icons, avatars, and tokens. Labels, layers. Grids, hexes, maps, drawings, props, locations, zones, foes, links. Okay. Canvas. Width and height, 256 by 1280. Canvas background, add a background image. That show black background or not. Add a background image from my maps assets. Okay. At least I know what size it is, 256 by 1280. Icons, avatars, and tokens. Icon size. Use tokens for characters. Use tokens for foes. Use tokens for locations. That's turned off. Labels. Icon label color. Layers. Oh, that's what. So there's all the different layers here. That's what we're talking about. Snap to grid. We have that. Hexes. Hex map, add, edit hexes, and remove hexes. Okay, well, okay, so here we've got a whole bunch of hexes. Desert hexes, pine forest, hex, pine forest, snow covered. Let me turn off my heater down here. Hexes, cold, snow. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm still moving her. I have not got. Oh, maybe maybe I'm not going to be able to select that. Oh, okay. So excellent. Oh, we have someone who from the creative team here. Excellent. I posted in the Discord server. I hope that was okay. So hello, the creator of the Augur here. Excited to watch this. I went looking through the server and I think I found your account. If you reload the page, you'll have full access. Oh, well, thank you. Let me see. Reload the page. Let's see. Well, it does. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now it wouldn't let me make a vehicle before. So now it would. Okay. So now it looks like we have the full access. Thank you so much for doing that. Arbex says new RPG book should take AI into consideration. Perhaps a GM session where strategies are recommended for generating events, NPC actions, and how this impacts the dynamics of the setting. I think you're completely right. We should definitely talk to Justin Alexander about that. I wonder if he has anything about AI in here. I haven't, man. That's another thing I got to do. Oh man, there are not enough hours in the day. Because yeah, I completely agree. A step beyond random events tables with greater complexity. Yes. Can I change the background grid? Okay, so yes, I can. The grid tab under layers. Okay, so over here, grid tab under layers. Hexes. Okay, so that put my hex on a hex over here. Now she can move up here now. Oh. No, I think I clicked over here. Now, yeah, I got to click off of her. Let's see. Restore. let's see, add and edit hexes. So this is for the hex crawling stuff, which we've been talking about wanting to do when we were talking about. I think that was the same one. Oh, I really like the hexes. When we were talking about the West Marches style stuff, this looks like it would be fun to build out. But we can procedurally generate this. I understand. That looks beautiful. We got lava. We got lava, hex lava field, hex mountain. Nice. Snow mountain. I wonder if I can, I should be able to change them, right? Like, or change their orientation. Maybe. I don't know. Ocean icebergs. The ice is cool. Tainted hexes. I like this from the world building perspective. But the procedural generation, we're going to have to check that out. How do we get to that? So this is all map settings. So this was the hexes right here. But we can do maps. These are our layers. Our grid, our hexes. Oh, so those are actually our hexes right there that we're putting out. Map. Okay, we don't have that. Drawings yet. We don't have that. Props, locations, zone, foes, links, characters. And that turns her off. Okay, so she's on the characters layer right there. And we've got the option to disallow select, lock it, and okay. Oh, it tells you exactly what's on there. So like redhead is on there. Links are on there. So if I go up to hexes, oh, I don't have a drop-down list. Probably too much to put that on. Okay, let's go over here to game settings and see what the game settings are. Okay. The Augur says, yes, in the game browser, choose locations, and then you pick hex map from there, and you generate an entire map with a few clicks. Okay, so in the game browser, let me keep the instructions up over here, resize my windows. In the game browser. Oh, game browser, right over here. Codex, tables, weapons, equipment, locations. Yeah, locations. And then choose hex map. And from there, you can generate an entire that's new tags. Okay, select hex map. We had hex maps, planets, settlements, ships, dungeons, star map, map from the image, and blank map. All right, let's do a hex map. Okay, region preview. Map size. Let's do map size 6. Biome temperate, boreal, tundra, frozen, temperate, desert, wasteland, volcanic, and tainted. Hey, well, I was enjoying the frozen. So let's go biome frozen. Vegetation normal. Okay, so we've got a vegetation slider as well. Sure, let's go highlands. Let's make it a little bit higher. Yeah, looks cool. Lowlands, water normal, with a little bit more water too. And we got a map seed right here. So I guess this is already so this is previewing it. This is the map seed right here. So let's click check. Oh, random culture. Oh, region population. Human sci-fi or human. Let's go human fantasy then. Settlements. Let's go 2 settlements. Dungeons. Put in a couple of dungeons too. Regenerate region name. Test region. Locations in region 4, settlements, dungeons 2. So let's see. Thank you. I'm a little bit behind with the directions. Okay, so locations. Oh, so this tells me here's my new region. So okay, so and then locations in the region: Kings Meadow, prosperity impoverished, population. Well, it's impoverished, but it's booming. Prosperity impoverished, population booming, project, constructive village shrine, trouble, counterfeit coins. Marble Watch, prosperity thriving, population sparse. So this one's thriving, but doesn't have as many people. Project, erect a guardhouse, trouble, endangered heir. We have some forgotten ruins here. Condition on the brink of collapse. Outer appearance, dangerous terrain. Inner appearance, unnatural quietness. And then also the desolate ruins. Abandoned and decayed. It's their condition. Outer appearance, dangerous terrain. Inner appearance, scorched or blackened surfaces. Open map. Ah, there we are. Okay, let me slide this open here. I need to be able to zoom out here. Oh, back to the battle map. Open map. So this is our Hexcrawling map right here. I do love the way that looks. I like the way this looks. You need like a token. I guess you can make one in the avatar creator for the entire party to show where the party is. Let's see. So that was the procedural generation of the terrain. I like that. I like that a lot. It seems like it would be great for West March's style stuff. So over here in the game settings, we've got games. Okay, so we can put a game out right here. Quick start. I think that's what we went through. We went through the quick start. Oh, we didn't quite get all the way through. We got to character creator and then got thrown someplace else. So this is how I get back to that quick start. Pick truths, create main map, and then start playing. You can always access this panel from the main settings menu. I didn't see that in the beginning. So pick truths. Press here to select pre-made truth or tap above to write your own. The old world, cataclysm, Exodus, iron. So this is from Ironsworn, I think. Communities, leaders, laws. So is this like press here to select a pre-made truth or tap above to write or edit your own. The firstborn live in isolation. The firstborn hold sway over the Ironlands. The firstborn have passed into legend. Some say the remnants of... Oh, this is actually the firstborn. Excuse me. This is not medicine. This is the firstborn. The firstborn have passed into legend. Some say the remnants of this old tribe still dwell in deep forests or high mountains. Most believe they were never anything more than a myth. So, the old world... The sickness moved like a horrible wave into the old world, killing all in its path. The cataclysm. Interdimensional entities invaded our reality. So I guess that's going to make that like a known variable in procedural generation. James says, I quite like this one. Lynn says, cool. Can the procedurally generated maps be expanded, and by how much? Truths are from Ironsworn, yes. Interlite confirms. Let's see. I don't know. Extended description. So I get extended description of the map. New region. Enlarge panel. I don't know if I can. I don't know how I can expand it. Let's see down here. Location codex. New region codex. Location settings. Make default main location. Change cover. Now let's keep going over here. So this is your truths. Create main map. I think we did that. And then start playing. So this is the game browser over here. This is also the game browser over here. So we got quick menu, characters, locations, foes. So we got bandits and blight. Let's see. So if I need bandit right here. Okay, so I can put a bandit. So this is where some bandits are hanging out right here. And this cursed wraith. Let's stick him over here. But I should be able to go back to main map. Okay, so now human champion. Got it. And a dire creature. Dire boar. Dread guard. Got it. Let's see. So the foe's equipment. We could probably give her some pants. We'll give her some pants here. I think right click or double tap. Is she wearing pants now? I'm not sure. Oh, I might have actually needed to choose her. There we go. There we go. Weapons. Let's give her what she oh, I like falchions. Can I give her a falchion? I'm not sure why that's not working. Okay, so tables. Let's see what we got here. Auto roll on table. Add tags. Let's see. It's down here. New table. So this is like an encounter table. Drag and drop other tables here to create nested tables. Paste list. Add entry. Dire wolf. Put 2 dire wolves on there. Done. Add another. Skeletons. Skeleton warriors. Orc savages. Done. We can do that by pasting in a list too. Stray says, use the old AD&D war rules. Yes, we could totally do that. Pants would be good, especially if you plan on dropping her into a tundra biome. You might have to click equip character. Oh, really? Equipment. Right click or double tap on an equipment piece to equip Redhead. Drag equipment's image to an inventory or map. Press to open the menu. Oh, now here. So she's got like equipment in, she's got that pair of pants over there. And she's got some kind of shirt here. And there's her falchion. That's in her appearance and equipment. Appearance and equipment editor. So maybe I was It looks like I was putting it like in her backpack or something. Well, there it is. Press to unequip. Nope. Equip. Okay, her pants are equipped. I'm not sure. Tables. So we were looking at tables. Did I not save that one? New table, encounter. Orc, skeleton. How do I roll on it? Enlarge panel, close panel, back to previous. I wonder where I find that table that I thought I added. Maybe I didn't actually save it or something like that. Save table, new table, my table. I want to add an entry saying orc done, skeleton done. I don't see something that specifically says I need to save it. The Augur says you can expand the hex maps as much as you want once it's generated. You might have to resize the map canvas. Ah, okay. So how drag and drop other tables here to create nested tables. That sounds cool. That sounds like very sophisticated here. In fact, maybe it's because I don't have that tagged as fantasy. Okay. Press a table to roll. I'll have to figure out how to get the table up. Users library. So this is our avatars, bodies, maps, images, equipment, weapons, weapon avatars, foes, vehicles, icons, hexes, space. So this is the user libraries. That's my own storage for different kinds of things that can be in here. Viewing content, viewing assets. Okay. So assets, equipment. So I guess this is add new. So this probably brings up a place to load it. Yep. So this actually that brings up a file uploader. So that's where I can upload my own assets. Codex. Double tap an entry to open it in a central place. Create a new folder. Create a new page. Test codex entry. That sounds like something that ChatGPT could also do. This is the horror, the hard, the town of Forsyth, a town of tough people. Oh, no, that's where you can do ChatGPT. Toggles ChatGPT on and off in this panel. Summarize text, copy text, format, and AI settings. Page panel customization. Show current panel in page. ChatGPT system prompt. You are an AI assistant embedded in a virtual tabletop app called the Augur, used for playing tabletop role-playing games, world building, and writing stories. Use markdown formatting when appropriate. ChatGPT summarization prompt. Summarize previous text, respect chronological order, retain as much detail as possible, and pay special attention to named characters. Title the summary. Use markdown whenever possible. So I could get it to summarize the text or copy the text. So the codex, it could be also for recording your adventure, which is why you might want a summary for it. There's a button at the bottom that says user tables and it's set to false. Oh, so that's, okay. Hang on. Let's see if we can go get it. Tables, user only false, user true. There we go. Okay, so they weren't, that's it. So user only true. And then I clicked up here. So none of mine have the fantasy tag. So that I click on it to remove the fantasy tag. So now I have this encounter table right here and I can roll on it. And I got an orc. There we go. Orc, skeleton. Orc, skeleton. Encounter table, skeleton warriors. Orc savages. Okay, so now we got that working. Thank you. That's why it's so good to have somebody from these tools here. Dire wolf. All right, so now we got that working. On user only true, user only false. Okay, so now actually here are a whole bunch of other tables Derelict zone access area. That sounds like from sci-fi. Hazardous environment change. Blocked or sealed path. So, okay, so the name is Derelict Zone Access Peril. And so the Derelict Zone Access Peril. Foes close in. Unsettling sound or disturbance. Gear is failing or broken. Chat GPT. We can get to start your first conversation. Start your first conversation with the Augur. I am a redhead in the frozen north. Looking for adventure. I don't know exactly what to say. As a bold and fiery redhead, you find yourself in the remote frozen lands of the north, a place of vast, uncharted wilderness. The air is crisp, the landscape blanketed in glittering white snow, and the looming mountains stand as silent sentinels. This is pretty cool. Eager to seek adventure, you gather your supplies and set out from your small village. The village has spoken of ancient ruins, hidden treasures, and mythical beings lurking in the frigid wilderness. Your heart races with excitement as you traverse the icy tundra, your bright red hair contrasting against the icy backdrop. The frozen north holds many challenges and dangers, but you are determined to face them head on. The harsh climate tests your resilience, but your fiery spirit keeps you pushing forward. Along your journey, you encounter treacherous ice crevasses, howling blizzards, and majestic ice caves. Oh, it's going to tell me the whole adventure. Okay. Thank you. Interlite says, Augur, I do like what you can do with it. It's not the most intuitive interface, though. Is that something that can be built in the future? There are tables used by the procedural generators. Those are tables used by the procedural generators to create dungeons, settlements, and such. So that's what was putting in those dungeons and locations and things. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you have to tell it to limit the responses. Actual players are not optional. With AI, actual players are not optional. Are now optional. With AI, actual players are now optional. It can do the whole thing. Let's see. Chat GPT. Okay, so what else is down here? Oracles and moves. So yes, we've looked at a little bit of solo role playing on this channel, like the Strider mode for the One Ring. We've looked at a couple of other things as well. I've read a couple of them because I was like, all right, so what can you do? So these Oracle kinds of things. So if you're trying to figure out what, if you're looking for a yes or a no from the Oracle, which is like your game master, yes or no Oracle, is it likely or unlikely to be true? Let's say it's unlikely to be true. Okay, so then it's giving me a no. If it's likely, 50-50, that's a 50-50 flip. Action, hunt, oppose, defend, theme, corruption. Tap an Oracle to roll. Descriptor, conspicuous, hidden, focus, transport. Moves. Legacy, moves, advance. Quest, advance, threat, advance a threat, aid your ally. When you act in direct support of an ally, envision how you aid them. Then secure an advantage or gain ground to take action. If you score a hit, they, instead of you, take the benefit of the move. If you gain ground and score a strong hit, you both are in control. On a weak hit, your ally is in control, but you are in a bad spot. Is that also an Ironsworn thing? Augur says, it will. I have made a lot of videos, so it's a bit easier to get into, but there's certainly a learning curve to it. Yeah, it makes me want to watch a bunch of the videos, too. We jumped into this completely cold. But like watching how somebody operates with it and how somebody actually plays the game with it would be really neat. Yeah, Ironsworn is powered by the Apocalypse system. Okay, I didn't know that. Augur says, yep, definitely about limiting response. The more specific the question, the better response. Also, you edit the system prompt from the chat menu. So I did that wrong. So that's why I need to watch like somebody like how to play. What was I actually supposed to type in there that would give me the game? I actually run the game. This is pretty cool though. So we have a dice roller here. Drag dice to the tray. Hey, let's drag it. D8 here. Reroll all. We got the D20 right here. Reroll all. Dice roller, essential for these kinds of things. Drawing toolbar. Oh, okay. So we knew there was ability. We talked about the essential need to be able to draw at something on the on drawing a line. Okay, we got line drawing. We got dashed line. We got line erasing. I am clearly still clicked on the redhead. Grid toggle snap to grid. Play mode. Can I do just free form lines though? Looks like they're well, that is so that's snapping to the grid, toggle snap to grid. So that's why everything is so I guess if I'm trying to draw out like a dungeon or something and I'm using hexes, that keeps the dungeon walls in line with the hexes. I see what it's doing. Drawing toolbar, the codex right here. Chat GPT. Okay, so first conversation we've got right there, and then our assets library right here. So this is the user library. Viewing content, utilities, asset importer, foes. Well, all right. So I guess I am definitely. Thank you so much for giving us access to this. Oh, we didn't do a vehicle because we didn't able to do that. So let's go see what it's like to make a vehicle. Thank you so much for giving us access to this. War wagon. Select an image for your vehicle. Let's. Oh, we don't have fantasy vehicles. Okay, well, let's do a sci-fi. I mean, this looks pretty cool. How about this one? We'll call that the War Wagon. Click a vehicle to make it active. Drag avatar to place it on the map. Double tap to show vehicle sheet. So here, we got a vehicle right here. The appearance, image change background, customize system, the War Wagon attributes, add a stat to it, advantages and disadvantages, skills, add skill, trackers. Thank you very much, Augur, for giving us access to this to look at this. Oh, turn off the snap to grid, and then I can do more freeform stuff. So let's see here. Okay, so I can, it's still drawing lines. It's not letting me draw or is there some other way to draw an organic shape? But you can be more freeform with it if you turn off the snap to grid. So that's the drawing snap to grid. Let's see. Lynn says that War Wagon is never going to blend into a fantasy setting unless it's being pulled by a pair of goats or something. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking of. And I was thinking a fantasy vehicle. Augur says, thank you for showcasing the Augur. Really useful to watch someone else playing, and especially for the first time. Took lots of notes on what to improve and streamline. Well, that's, I've heard that from so many different people. So I'll go and watch your videos. I've got several things to do today when I'm sitting at the computer, and I often sit here and watch YouTube videos. So I will go and watch some of your YouTube videos and see exactly how you're using it and bringing it out. But I hear from people when I'm doing software demos or something like that, or also just role-playing games, like the first person's first pass through it. What is it like? What's it like to try to get to learn it or get to use it for the first time and things like that? So I've heard that from several people. That's been useful. All right. Well, I've got to get out of here. We've been going at this for a little while. I'm going to go play board games with my brother tonight. Well, I have line, but I don't know anything else that like if I'm over here. I don't think I have an option to choose something else. All right, so I'm going to go play. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here tomorrow morning because I might be hanging out with my brother late, and so I might just stay and crash over at his house. I'm not sure if I'll be here or not. So just, I guess, check out the Discord server for information on that. Who knows? Anyway, I got lots to do, including watching Arcane for Tuesday night. I got to clean up around here. I got to get ready for the Gabriel launch of Gabriel. I got to pack up. I got to go to my brother's house. Tons and tons of stuff going on, but I've really enjoyed hanging out with you today. This has been great. I'll watch the videos and figure out more stuff we can do with it. And maybe this is the right kind of stuff that we need. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Go forth, be creative, be constructive, and grind on. Later.